In this video, I'll be showing you how you can use pie chart to help you find bases in the Donut SMP. These are things you can find on pie chart. The only way you can find pistons if they are activated. So if you want to ever find like a pickle farm base, the piston actually has to be moving. And how you turn on pie chart is hit F3. And you want to see until you find tick, which for me is 3. And then you want to find level, which is 1 for me. And then you want to hit 2, which is BlockEntities. Once you do that, it would pop up with everything right here and the percentage. This is what is in your render distance and how far it is. How you look up the render distance would be options and video settings. Mine is up to 32 chunks. So you could be very far away from this. For example, you could be all the way over here, very far, for the render distance to still load it. How to know if it's still there is you hit 0 and do the same thing. So tick 3, level 1, and BlockEntities 2. It still shows, so you would have to go further away. Once you can't see it on your render distance, it should show up like nothing. But since you can still see it in your render distance, which I can turn it down, turn it to like 17, and it still shows it, so you would have to try to reset it, and it's still in rendering, so turn it down to like 6. 0 it out, 3, tick is 3, 1, and 2. It still shows, so gotta back up until it doesn't show anymore. And if it still shows, it might be a glitch, depending on, I don't really know, but it's different in different servers on how pie chart works, but most of it is also based on the chunks that you have. Another way to find bases is through the chunk loaders. So you would have to open up the chunks, which is, you would have to open up F3, you have to hold F3 and G, and it would open up the chunks. This would also, every box is a chunk itself. So if you're trying to find a base, each chunk is by itself. So a chunk, a chunk, and a chunk. So if you're ever trying to look for one, you want to try to go from a chunk and see if the percentage of these would go up. If it's going up, that means you're getting closer. But if it's going down, you're getting further away. See how it's going down right now for Minecraft Mob Spawner from 20. It's going down and up. Depending on how close you get, it would go up. It would increase. So right now, I'm basically on top of them. This can also work from that. So you want to see how close you can get to them. So far, it's showing very high numbers for the chest. These are the only things that would show on the pie chart, depending on what's in the chunk. So far, this is all in one chunk. This is a whole separate chunk by itself. And that's how you can find bases in the Donut SMP. Thank you for watching.